Hello. I have received in the last days about 50 emails from you, and all was about one question. What will happen with Ukraine? Will there be war between Ukraine and Russia? Many foreigners who bought real estate in Ukraine, including those clients whom I helped, kept on asking me one question. How could they sell this real estate as fast as possible for almost any money, maybe below 30% of the market price, maybe even below 40% of the market price? Those who have relationships with Ukrainian women asked how those women could be moved away from Ukraine as fast as possible and what can be done to take them out of Ukraine right now. Many of you wrote that bloggers ran away from Kiev and made videos about how they were running away from Kiev. Several people even ran out from Ukraine somewhere, to Bulgaria, to Romania, to Germany, and so on and so on. Many of you even asked where am I running and why am I not making any more videos. So, the main question, will there be war between Russia and Ukraine? So, let's start with the bad news. And bad news is that seems like I got Omicron. I went on a business trip last week and I was in Dnipro and in Zaporozhye. I've met with several people, and in the train when I was traveling back to Odessa, seems like I got infected with this Omicron. I didn't take any tests, but symptoms show that most probably it was Omicron. On Saturday and Sunday I really felt very, very bad. But now everything seems to be okay. Today I feel much better. And I can record this video explaining to you a little bit what is happening between Russia and Ukraine. I wanted to record and publish this video maybe on Saturday or Sunday, and while I was traveling from Zaporozhye to Odessa, I have even written a script for my next videos about war. And I will record it probably by Sunday or maybe Saturday, and will explain to you in a little bit more details. But in short, and it is a good thing in this video, bad thing was that I was infected with Omicron, and good thing is that there will be no war between Ukraine and Russia. At least probability of such war is less than 1%. I would even say that even less than 0.1%. That's right, with probability of about 99.9%, I am more than sure that Russia will not invade Ukraine. There are many things why it will not happen, and I will explain it in the next video. But you should know that it is very unlikely that invasion will happen. I am staying in my lovely Odessa, city that I like very, very much, that I love very much. I am not running anywhere. I will stay here, and I don't understand why many bloggers, and you wrote me names of those bloggers, you even gave me links to their channels. I don't understand why they are running away from Kiev and some why moved out from Ukraine. That's absolutely ridiculous. And if somebody would live in Ukraine for a long time, they would just know many things that I will explain to you in the next video. Those of you who bought apartments or offices for rent in Odessa or in other cities of Ukraine, I highly do not recommend you to sell anything right now. Prices will go down a little bit, like maybe 10%, maybe until May of this year. And it is not a very good idea to sell real estate in Ukraine right now. I have googled on the internet today and I found that there are many brokers who would offer to sell your real estate very, very fast. But price will be below market price, about 30%, 40%, or even 50%. But apartment or any real estate will be sold really, really fast. But there are always people that try to earn money when something is happening, when something political is happening, when something bad is happening. And this is not a correct way to sell anything right now. Media is really crazy these days, especially foreign media. There is so much fake information that I just can't believe that it is happening. Seems like I understand why is it happening like that. I have several opinions, but I will not talk about it right now, because many so-called sofa warriors who are sitting in villages in the United States, in the United Kingdom, and in Europe, and watch Russian television channel, which you should not watch at all because it is absolute fake propaganda, would write that they know much better and something bad would happen here. So, I'll repeat it once again, there will be no war between Ukraine and Russia. So, you would ask, what will happen? And just before recording this video, I read on the news, I watched on YouTube that occupied areas of Donetsk and Lugansk will become independent areas, and that Kremlin has agreed and has signed the agreement that these would be independent territories, independent from Ukraine. Actually, nothing is changing because those territories were occupied by Russia anyway since 2014. But now they will be occupied officially. And Putin has already signed those protocols and those agreements. For Ukraine, of course, it is very, very bad news, because officially part of our country will be annexed by Russia. Crimea has been annexed, and now Donbas region will be annexed by Russia. As I talked in my previous video that you can watch right here about scammers in Donetsk and Lugansk, all people who could escape from there have already done so. So mostly there are only old people, old pensioners, and people who worked on those government factories and who supported that area are left there now. It is mostly uneducated people, so Russia will have to take care of them, will have to pay pensions to them, and of course Russian taxpayers will have to pay for all that. And it will be like areas of Abkhazia and Ossetia in Georgia that were also occupied by Russia in 2008. And we will have also territory problems so that Ukraine does not join NATO. It's another story why Kremlin doesn't want us to join NATO, and maybe a whole video has to be recorded about it. But that's what will be happening right now. Since Russia agreed to recognize those territories as independent republics, they have all rights, and they will do that, to come there with their regular army. So it will be like a part of Russia now. It's like Abkhazia and Ossetia regions in Georgia. There will be a lot of hype in the media, a lot of hype, especially in foreign media, about all this story. I don't think that there will be many sanctions to Russia from either Europe or United States because of this recognition. But you should just know that there will be many BS in all that fake media that you should just not believe in. I showed you in my previous video what you have to do with your TV. And just don't read any news. It is not as bad as they want it to be. If you liked this video, be sure to like it and leave comments. Ask questions that you want me to answer in my next video. As I said, I already have a script for my next video here. Maybe I will add something tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, and I will try to upload next video by the end of this week. In the meantime, I wish you all good luck, success, joy, tranquility, and of course, stay healthy and wealthy.